Lately I've been losing my mind. Certain things I can't find. In the middle of the night, I'm still up, I'm still trying to decide. Should I drink up, smoke up, need some freedom, freedom in my life? Should I drink up, smoke up, need some freedom, freedom? Show me a little attention, a little attention. Show me attention, show me a little attention, yeah. Show me a little attention. Little love and some affection on this side. Little trust and some passion, be nice. It's all I desire. I need it, I cannot deny. Oh, hey, I don't see something from my eyes only. You know emoji, got emoji. You know emoji. I'm my hands on it. Show me a little bit talent. A little bit talent. Show me a talent. Show me a little attention now. Show me a little attention. Lately I've been losing my mind. Searching things I can't find. In the middle of the night, I'm still up, I'm still trying to decide. Should I drink up, smoke up? I need some freedom, freedom in my life. Should I drink up, smoke up? Need some freedom, freedom. Show me a little attention, a little bit attention. Show me attention, show me a little attention, yeah. Show me a little attention.
Olalaje mi Ashake.
Tune into the king of sounds and blues.
I would follow the Overdoluwa. Every beat, I wonder shall never end. Like Pasuma, I wonder. Americana wonder. Can you reason? Can you black in the scope? Why the beefing? Catfish, love the titty, jabby chicken, chocolate, I can't do feeling. You are you gone easy and your shell off. Yami shot it in sink, my ship never sinking. Mokana kumo chicken, they wanna know what I'm thinking. Many things I know fish alive. 2022, mo gbe won trabaye. Oluwa lo gbe from the top to the top. Èmi kọ́, àwọn kọ́, wọ́n lè dọ́lọ́. iṣu jọba lórí yan kẹ́ni má ní jọba òṣìkà òjò lọ́kọ̀ àgbàdo àṣìdẹ̀gbò jásí mànígà àròmàdógẹ àròmàléwọ̀n àròmàdébẹ̀ fàbẹ̀ ìyàwó kó gé wọn bí bàbá ìyàwó akábíká ọ̀dà ó yá kábí lórí àwa o. àwòdì olóde ó fẹ́ dolúwa ẹ̀rí bí I wonder shall never end like Pasuma I wonder American I wonder oh kini reason kini plan kini scope why the beefing catfish lórí títì jẹ́bi chicken ṣọkọlẹ́ yẹ kí n ju feeling iwájú kan easy ẹ̀yìn ò ṣe lọ ọmọ ìyá mi ṣe ti rí sí my shit never sinking mo kàná kú mo jíkì they wanna know what I'm thinking they wanna know they wanna know àròmàjógẹ àròmàléwọ̀n àròmàdébẹ̀ fàbẹ̀ ìyàwó.
Ọlọ́ládé mi Àṣàkẹ́.
Yoga 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 enemies I get them too much. It is better to get them surplus. Who go there for you no go take off. Ojú tẹ́lẹ̀ kan. Mo dúpẹ́ mo thank God. Ọmọ olóore mo gbáyé mo kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Orin làbí ẹ̀tẹ́ tí ẹgbẹ́ kan. Ìlú làbí májíkì kò sọ̀rọ̀. What can far? Keep distance if you wan come wine. My lover, still balanced, I still gallant. Alubarika, para mi Mecca, para paz, para lasha que se pagola. Yoga yoga. Yoga yoga yoga. Yoga yoga vibration
Ọlọ́ládé mi Àṣàkẹ́.
Ta ló gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́hùn ọmọgbọ́n kò sẹ́nibọ́dì tó lọ́gbọ́n tó lọ́hùn tí wọ́n bá bùgá ẹ̀ ò yá gbà fọ́lọ́hùn àwọn tí wọ́n bùgá mi wọ́n ti sábà mọ̀ àwọn tí sábà mọ̀ mi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o, èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o, àwa kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o, èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Ọmọ no be me, she be na God. Carry me from down straight to the top. 2020 was you tough, for ground, almost gave up. Fún ọlọ́mọ pé mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ lọ. Go naked in my room and speak to God. Baba God, I know sabi all. So guide me as I dey move on. Ta ló gbọ́dọ̀ lọ? Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lọ́gbọ́n tó lọ. Tí wọ́n bá bùgá ẹ̀ ò yá gbà fọ́lọ́. Àwọn tí wọ́n bùgá mi wọ́n ti sábà mọ̀. Wọ́n ti sábà mọ̀ mi kọ́. Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Àwa kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Àwa kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Èmi kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní o. Alhamdulillah, me brand new man.
Tune into the king of sounds and blues.
Make I tell you something, life is not fair. Who lost many of my guys, but I thank God I still dey here. Oh yeah, and I know say you they watch me from up there. I don't go like say he weak me, but I stay strong and I stay fair. So I just want flex this life before I leave this life. Cause someone know Mama Jaye, Mama Jaye me. I go double the bag, if I just say I slack, oh yeah. Someone know, give me, give me. Legends can never die. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shooting up for the stars. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I told you from the start, them no fi play my part. Legends can never die. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Legends can never die. Shooting up for the stars. I told you from the start, them no fi play my part. Legends can never die. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got many things where I want to talk about. Wait till my eyes see my mouth no fi talk. I dey do my way, but some people over kaku. But I go still they ball me, then call me Lukaku. So I just want flex this life before I leave this life. Cause someone know Mama Jaye, Mama Jaye me. I go double the bag if I just say I slack. Oh yeah, cause someone know give me, give me. Legends can never die. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shooting up for the stars. Oh yeah. I told you from the start, them no fi play my part. Legends can never die. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Legends can never die. Shooting up for the stars. I told you from the start, them no fi play my part. Legends can never die. Oh yeah, oh yeah. me very honestly. It's your loving, say not current me. She no be whiny, hey my tummy. Oh, the Bentley and the money. Never confuse you, make you feel you're in love. No make I joke, nobody go. And this your lo, no be so. Now I won't make you go, be go. My baby no use it, go. Let me fall like a leecho. You know if you tell me no story, oh. Baby, my nana go be low. But before you go, give me one for the road. Give me one for the road. Give me one for the road. But before you go now, give me one for the road. Give me one for the road. Give me one for the road. So make we go corner, where. Keep you sending off, baby. Cause you one day outside, I'm never gonna hold you back. Cause if I come it nobody fit to understand. Oh, no, we lie you for my body. It's okay, no time. No make I joke, go, body go. And this your no be so. Now I won't make you go, be go. My baby no use it, go. Baby fall like a leecho. You know if you tell me no story, oh. Baby my nana go below. But before you go, give me one for the road. Give me one for the road. Give me one for the road. But before you go now, give me one for the road. 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 The road.
When I drop my song, phone care for 20 years. Everybody say I sing past a shade. Spyro, you be the best, you be the chief, you be King Kong. Cause that time small, rabade. 2020 came the rainy day. All the time now me and Sapade. Where the people where they hype me, where they side me, I look around now only Kunle day. Mama told me never trust people, they evil. People got issues, so know they money when they try to diss you and beef you. Oh no. If you get the money, brother, spend them, live your life. And if you fight today, another man go take your wife. This life where we get too short and you guys realize. Nobody send you, brother, make you live your life.
Try me, you gon' lose. No, you can't fuck with my crew. That's VG, you know I don't pay my dues. Steady on your TV, breaking them news. Stay, I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to prove. You can never fit in my shoe. Steady game paper, I got no excuse. When the going go low, all the niggas go cold, and the ladies go low. Only when you spend dough. Steady conversation about what's up. Money plenty me, I must do that shit. Only thing with them, I'm an ass. I know when you give myself a shot. So no. If you getting money, brother, spend and live your life.
And if you fight today, another man go take your wife.
This life where we get too short and you guys realize.
Nobody send you, brother, make you live your life.
When you can't she crow like baby Jerry Murphy, you can't get off crow like him down.
Thank you.
It's another one. Eddie Gun. Some time ago, when we dey grow, bad man tell me make I chop you and go. Some time ago, when we dey grow, your friend tell you make you leave me and go. I love you, I love you, I love you. I need you, I need you, I need you. Anything you want, I buy for you. And I feel sell my kidney because of you. Baby, oh, don't you know? I'ma love you from now till tomorrow. Baby, oh, I hope you know. I'ma love you from now till tomorrow. I'ma buy you Gucci, Ferragamo, Prada. Can you take me down, make I meet your mama? Cause you love me now, we go be forever. That is how me and you go be forever. I'ma buy you Gucci, Ferragamo, Prada. Can you take me down, make I meet your mama? Cause you love me now, we go be forever. That is how me and you go be forever. Be forever. Be forever. Be forever. That is how me and you go be forever. Your beauty don't make me crazy, and I feel right movie about you. If anyone there you go, tell them you got my goons and hand you. Hope you know how much I do, how much I care, how much I love you, how much I want you by my side, and how much I miss you when you gone. If my love mori me woo, that make I meet your mama. Cause you love me now, we go be forever. That is how me and you go be forever. Be forever. Be forever. Be forever. That is how me and you go be forever. Mr. Eddie Gun, anywhere you go. Pablo Mandela, one man mopo. Promising you, you go be my number one. No matter what they do, they can never bring me down. Anytime you had a think, now you had a think. And you had a dream. I want to. Let me take you and do what now? Even when I close my eyes now.
Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to the induction ceremony into the physiotherapy profession for the Bachelor of Physiotherapy graduating class of 2023. Anytime from now, we'll be expecting the procession to come in. Please, immediately the procession is coming in, we are all expected to rise on our feet. Thank you very much. Shall we rise? The academic procession is on. the registrar. You're welcome. CMD. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. All right, the anthem, please. The national anthem.
Strength and faith, knowledge.
can have a seat. Thank you very much. You're all welcome. So you're all welcome to the induction ceremony into the physiotherapy profession for the Bachelor of Physiotherapy graduating class of 2023. So now we'll call on the Deputy Registrar and the Secretary to the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, in person of Mr. A.E. Odedele to give the welcome address. You're welcome, sir.
This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Graduates, we have been with smile. It's your day. Protocol. The Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnership, RISP, Registrar, University of Ibadan, Bossa, University Librarian, Provost, Chief Medical Director, University College Hospital, Deputy Provost, Financial Controller, Medical Librarian, Registrar, Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board, MRCB, Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Dean, Faculty of Public Health, Dean, Faculty of Dentistry, Dean, Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, UCH, Director of Administration, UCH, Director of Finance and Accounts, UCH, Directors of Institutes in the College of Medicine, Acting Head, Department of Physiotherapy, Resident Auditor, President, ICOMA Worldwide, Professional Elders, Director of Physiotherapy Services, Oyo State Hospital Management Board, Director of Physiotherapy, University College Hospital, Heads of Departments and Units, Chairman and Member of the College Ceremonials Committee, Sub-Deans of Faculties, members of the academic and non-academic staff, happy inductees and their parents or guardians, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure and honor on behalf of the Registrar, Mr. G.O. Saliu, and the Provost, College of Medicine, Professor Olayinka Olushola Umibodun, and the management staff and students of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, to formally welcome everyone here present to this very joyous occasion of another ceremony of admission into the physiotherapy profession. Graduates, clap for yourselves. It isn't easy, but the Lord has given you success. Today, Tuesday, 15 August 2023, we celebrate the Lord's goodness and faithfulness in the lives of our inductees and their proud and happy parents. The journey indeed has been long and tortuous, but God has been faithful. We therefore cannot but rejoice and be glad in what God has done for us in the College of Medicine. As we all look back, we can truthfully say that it's a journey that has ended well, and so we give all the glory to God. We have all prayerfully looked forward to this day in the lives of our inductees, and God, in His infinite mercy, has brought it to pass. The college is truly happy and we celebrate with you. I want to specially welcome the Vice Chancellor of our great University of Ibadan, Professor K.O. Adeboale. The Deputy Provost is wearing so many caps today, so he's here representing the Vice Chancellor, and the entire university management team, and he's also here representing the Provost College of Medicine. I especially welcome Provost College of Medicine, Professor Olanyinka Omibodu, FAS, the 12th Provost, and the first female Provost of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, and the first Professor of Psychiatry. Who is ably represented by the Deputy Provost, Professor A.F. Adeniyi. You're welcome, sir. An accomplished physiotherapist. I welcome the acting financial controller, who is here represented by Mrs. Ebwan. You're welcome, ma'am. The medical librarian, Dr. Grace A. Ajiwon. I am delighted to welcome the Chief Medical Director of the University College Hospital, our own Professor of Medicine and Consultant Gastroenterologist and Hepatologist, Professor J.C. Abiodun Otegbayo, who is ably represented by the DC Mark, Dr. A.U. Iyun. You're welcome, sir. Permit me to welcome specially the deans of faculties in the College of Medicine. Some of them are not around. I will just recognize those who are around. I want to welcome the Dean of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor T.O. Ogudiro. And I want to recognize the Dean of the newly established faculty in the College of Medicine. He calls himself Baby Dean, but he's no longer Baby Dean. That is Professor A.F. Feintola. You're welcome, sir. I especially welcome the acting head of Department of Physiotherapy. She's been bustling with life since yesterday. In fact, she's celebrating more than the celebrants themselves. Dr. Adeshola C. Odole. That's positive bias. Permit me to welcome all past provosts here present, directors of institutes, head of departments and units, sub-deans, faculty officers, as well as other members of academic and non-academic staff of the College of Medicine. You are all welcome. I warmly welcome the professional elders of today in person of Professor A.R.A. Adidoyin. Welcome, sir. He's an accomplished cardiopulmonary physiotherapist. I also welcome Dr. Mojisola O. Akinwole, Deputy Director of Physiotherapy Services, Oyo State Hospital Management Board. We thank you both for coming. The Director of Physiotherapy Services, Oyo State Hospital Management Board, Dr. Musumola Williams. You are highly welcome, ma'am. To the formidable members of the College Ceremonials Committee, ably led by our own indefatigable Dr. Nse A. Odunaya. You will always know that she's from the Department of Physiotherapy. You are highly appreciated, and we welcome you most heartily to this program. I'm particularly delighted to welcome the happy parents of today, guardians, spouses, related wishers of the inductees. It is my prayer that these young graduates whom we are celebrating today will continue to be a source of constant joy and pride. Graduates of the physiotherapy profession and our unique, lovely inductees of today. We are celebrating your success today, and we thank you for making us proud of your achievements. My prayer for you is that your journey of today will be permanent. Your joy of today will be permanent. And you will become good and worthy ambassadors of your family, the College of Medicine, the University of Ibadan, and our nation, Nigeria. Congratulations and best wishes for the future. I warmly welcome members of the press to the ceremony. The college is grateful for your presence, and we will appreciate good reportage of these activities by you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I heartily welcome you all. I wish all of you journey mercies when you return to your destination.
That the next session, she will be the only one that will take all the courses. But she is not the only one training. She's just the representative of the trainers. Permit me to stand on it. Let me invite to the podium the chief celebrant of today. I will say the chief graduate in quotes of today, the acting head of department, Dr. Adeshola C. Odole, as she gives her speech.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the day in your capacity as the Deputy Provost. Permit me to stand on existing protocol with just minor additions, sir. Thank you, sir. Our Medical Communication Center, ably led by Dr. Yinka Igbokare. All our esteemed virtual participants, you are warmly welcome. Even though you've been welcomed, I still want to say it again because it's like I just gave birth to 34 children. The talented, promising, and freshly baked graduating class of 2023, Stalwart 23, you are warmly welcome. All the distinguished and self-sacrificing lecturers from the Department of Physiotherapy, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, you are warmly welcome. Thank you, sir. Sirs and Mars, I stand before you today with immense pride and joy, welcoming you all to this special occasion of the induction of our new graduates into the noble profession of physiotherapy. This is a momentous event that marks the beginning of your professional journey, and I extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you, the Stalwarts 23, a very unique name depicting strong will and resilience with a biblical backing. I will get to talk about the biblical backing later. In addition to also celebrating this set on their induction, I want to say my heart is so filled with pride and admiration at the variety of exceptional talents by members of this set. Delight of Ajoke Makeovers, Esther of Sweet Meat Treats, Oluwaseyi Fumi of OSF brand, Inoma of Inoma Luxury Hair, Temidayo of Seniza Couture, Boluwatife of Bulba Foods, Emmanuel of all your ventures, Adeniyi of Neyus Shoe Brand Design. Not to also mention other talents of orators, marketers, public health advocates, writers, tech bros and Cs. They are indeed an extraordinary set of young minds. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest admiration for the dedication and hard work that has brought you to this significant milestone in your lives. And before I go on to read before I go on with this speech, I just want to crave our indulgence, just for 1 minute, please. I want us to have just 1 minute silence in the memory of Professor T.K. Amzat, in the memory of the husband of our dear Professor Soya, that is Sir Adeyemi Soya, and in memory of our beloved Mama Adepeju Oshin. Just 1 minute silence. I pray that the Lord blesses the families that they all left behind. Amen. I refer to the first ever PTA meeting that was called by the HOD then, that is Professor T.K. Amzat. When he observed, are you listening? When he observed that you all had poor grades after your first year in the university. And he had to call a PTA meeting. But I'm so excited today that throughout your years of study, you have demonstrated a remarkable commitment to learning and a passion for the field of physiotherapy. Your perseverance, sacrifices, and countless hours of studying have shaped you into competent individuals ready to make meaningful impact in the lives of those who seek your care. Today, God is faithful. Every single one of you will be inducted into the physiotherapy profession shortly. Today, as we celebrate your achievements, we must also acknowledge the responsibility that comes with being a part of this esteemed profession. Physiotherapy is a noble calling, a profession that touches the lives of individuals, empowering them to regain their mobility, alleviate pain, and improve their quality of life. As physiotherapists, you would have the power to make a profound difference in the lives of your patients, providing them with hope, support, and their healthcare needs. However, with this privilege comes great responsibility. You'll be entrusted with the well-being and trust of your patients, and it is essential that you embrace this responsibility with the utmost professionalism, empathy, and integrity. In addition to your clinical expertise, I urge you to cultivate strong communication and interpersonal skills. Patient-centered care. Patient-centered care lies at the heart of physiotherapy, and effective communication is key to building trust, understanding your patient's needs, and empowering them on their journey to recovery. As you embark on your professional careers, I encourage you to actively engage in research, contribute to the body of knowledge in our field, and be advocates for the advancement of physiotherapy. Take part in professional organizations. I would like to extend my gratitude to the most prestigious College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, ably led by our indefatigable Provost. I appreciate our unwavering support and for providing a requisite and inspiring environment for learning. My deepest gratitude goes to the faculty, lecturers, and staff, beginning with the lecturers in my department, Professor Ariola Osoya, late Professor T.K. Amzat, Professor Adewonke O. Akipelu. Please, I want to crave your indulgence, but please stand up for recognition, ma. Professor Adewonke O. Akipelu, Professor B.O.A. Adegoke, Professor O. Ayoniyi, Professor A.F. Adeniyi, Dr. Omoyemi O. Ogumike, Dr. A.A. Fabumi, Dr. Ise A. Odunaya, Dr. A.O. Jayesimi, Dr. Olubukola A. Olaleye, Dr. O.O. Dada, Dr. Bukola Fatudimu, Mr. V.O. Shotiloye. And if we have any of our newly appointed adjunct lecturers, can you please stand up for recognition? I also recognize the clinicians at the Department of Physiotherapy. Please, if we have you here, please can you stand up for recognition? All our clinicians from the... all directors of physiotherapy outfits. And of course, where we did our sideways, time will not permit me to begin to enumerate all of those institutions that helped us. At Igbobi, Emphasis, Oyo State Hospital Management Board, CDC, National Stadium, Oluwaseun Therapy and Health Clinic, Physiotherapy Department, the Geriatric Unit. We are very grateful to you all. Not forgetting to mention lecturers outside physiotherapy at your preclinical and clinical phases, including those at the Department of Anatomy, Physiology, nutrition, human nutrition, biochemistry, statistics, surgery, radiology, psychiatry, and nursing, and other faculties like faculties of science, pharmacy, social science, who dedicated themselves to nurturing your talents and guiding you throughout your educational journey. Your journey will not be complete without the tremendous efforts and support of the non-academic staff of the College of Medicine as a whole. I appreciate the faculty officer. I appreciate the non-teaching staff of the College of the Department of Physiotherapy, Mrs. Janet Akileye, Engineer Wole Egbeyale, Mrs. Olowode, Mr. Sabat, Mrs. Ayodeji, and of course our copper, Ms. Fikayo Babalola, and of course, the efforts of the all-warding, the assistant all-warding, supervisors, porters of the great Alexander Brown Hall. According to the great words of a famous biologist, man is a product of his environment. The collective commitment to providing a conducive environment for learning by the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, the contributions by the alumni body, of which you would all soon become a part of. I cannot begin to quantify the efforts of the alumni body. Is it about the donation of the car? Is it the equipment that we have been given, the books, the support for indigent students? So many things that I cannot begin to enumerate now. And the self-sacrificing efforts and expertise of your lecturers who have played an integral role in shaping you into the competent and excellent professionals that you have today. I also want to acknowledge our parents. Eshe Gonyo, Daddy and Mommy, we are grateful. You will enjoy the fruits of your labor in Jesus' name. Our parents, our guardians, sponsors, families, and well-wishers, for their unwavering support and encouragement throughout the course of your world's undergraduate journey. Your enormous sacrifices have been instrumental to the successful completion of their studies at this prestigious university, despite the challenges there and there with the educational system, and notwithstanding the current economic realities. This is not the end. Please, we are begging you, sirs and ma, as they will be needing your support while trying to blend into the professional field. I enjoin you to avoid as much as possible, sirs and ma, putting them under any unnecessary pressure and undue financial expectations. Please allow these poor inductees to breathe. In conclusion, dear inductees, according to a prestigious quote by Vince Lombardi, there is only one way to succeed in anything, and that is to give it everything. I am confident that you possess the knowledge, the skills, and compassion to excel in the noble profession of physiotherapy. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Be relentless in your pursuit of excellence, and let your passion for helping others be the driving force behind your every endeavor. Never forget your roots, and remember to give back to the society in every way possible, particularly the Department of Physiotherapy. Finally, you are now ambassadors of our department. As you go forth into the world, carry the values and principles of our profession with pride and dignity. Please, I beg of you, trust in the Lord with all your hearts. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Once again, congratulations to the Stalwart 23. Stalwart walks in step with God. His path blazed by God. He is happy. If he stumbles, he's not down for long. God has a grip on his hand. I congratulate you all. Thank you, and God bless.
Wow, that's an inspiring one. Thank you very much. Please, let's appreciate her once again. That can only come from a mother, you know. Thank you very much, ma, and we really appreciate you. So next on our program, I'm going to call on our own, you know, a man wearing 3 caps today, and sincerely, all the 3 caps fit him, you know, on every side. So today, he's going to give us the address as the Provost of the College of Medicine. He's also going to address us as the Vice Chancellor of our institution, the University of Ibadan. And he's also going to talk to us in the capacity of the Deputy Provost. So I humbly welcome to the podium, Professor Professor F.A. Adeniyi. Thank you very much.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. As you have been told by the Subdean, Nursing and Physiotherapy, I am wearing 3 caps, and that's very appropriate. At least that will cover my bald head. I recognize the Chief Medical Director of the University College Hospital, Professor Jesse Abiodun Otegbayo, who is ably represented this morning by the Deputy Director, Medical Advisory Committee, Dr. Kayode Iyun. And let me also recognize the management team, because that is very important. By way of protocol, since I'm speaking as the Provost this morning. So I recognize the Secretary to the College once again, Mr. Ayodedele, Deputy Registrar, and then the Financial Controller, Mr. S.Y. Yanshino, who is ably represented this morning by the Chief Accountant, Mrs. Ebuan, and of course our own medical librarian, Dr. Grace Ajuwon. Of course, I have to recognize the host dean this morning. That is the dean under whose faculty this event is made possible. The dean of Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor Tio Ogundiran, and of course, I also recognize the president of Ibadan College of Medicine Alumni Association worldwide, Professor Dipo Otolorin, and then the head of physiotherapy in the College of Medicine, who has just spoken, and that's just one of the things we do in physiotherapy. And as you already know, I'm also a member of that department, and proudly so. And so I recognize my acting head of department, Dr. Adeshola Odole, and thank you for that very beautiful speech. The Registrar of the Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board of Nigeria, a very distinguished alumnus of this department, Dr. Funke Akanle, is unavoidably absent, but she is represented ably this morning by a distinguished colleague, the Deputy Director in the ministry, Mrs. Benedicta, Benedicta Dumebi Indika. And you're welcome. And my very own auntie on that high table, I won't forget you. I must, very beautiful at heart, and Mrs. Musumola Williams Ajay. Good morning and welcome. Thank you very much. The other deans are here, yes, because but I can see that we have deans of the Faculty of Public Health. Faculty of Public, that's Professor G.R.E. Anna. He's ably represented this morning by the head of epidemiology and medical statistics, Dr. Akpa. You're welcome. And the latest dean in the College of Medicine is very, we're always happy to, when you begin to expand, you are very excited. So we are very happy to have a new faculty in the College of Medicine. That's the Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences. And the pioneering dean of that faculty is Professor F.A. Feintola, who is ably seated there. Thank you very much. And we have on that front row the other members of faculty in the department. You can see Professor Adegoke and Dr. Detutu Akintayo of the University College Hospital, the head and director of physiotherapy. I must also recognize the chairman of the ceremonial committee, Dr. Nseo Dunaya, and two gentle personalities seated over there, the elders of our physiotherapy program, Professor A.R.A. Alada, Professor A.R.A. Adedoyin, never mind. We have an A.R.A. Alada in the College of Medicine. So Professor Rufus Adedoyin from the Department of Medical Rehabilitation, Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. He was former Dean of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, former head of department, and as you have been told, the pioneer president of the Association of Clinical and Academic Physiotherapists of Nigeria. He's one of our elders this morning, and he's going to be speaking to the inductees this morning. And the lady seated quietly beside him, interestingly, she holds a very distinguished record in physiotherapy in Nigeria, which I am not sure anybody has beaten, because she has 3 of her kids as 3 of her children, 4 as physiotherapists. And as I think 1 or 2 of them, 3 have graduated, 1 has graduated, and then 3 are on the program. Wonderful. So I'm not sure any other person has broken that record. And but beyond that, she is also my classmate, and she's an elder today. So that means I'm also an elder. Once in a while, we begin to think that we are very young, but once your classmate is being called as a professional elder, then that tells you a lot of stories. So, Mrs. Moji Akinwala, Ni Arowolo, thank you very much for coming. I can also see in the audience the Director of Physiotherapy in Oyo State, Dr. Okwade, you're welcome. She came in quietly after and of course I recognize all my teachers and colleagues just in front of the inductees. They have been recognized earlier on, and then I'll just say thank you very much for all that you did for these wonderful inductees to be able to have this event today. And I recognize everyone, and I express the apologies of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kayode Adepowale, FAS, MNI, and indeed the Provost of the College of Medicine, Professor Olayinka Olushola Omigbodun. They are both unavoidably absent, but I'm representing both of them, so that's why I could a little bit take the liberty of going through the protocol once in a while, once again, because I have to do that if I'm speaking as the Vice Chancellor and as the Provost. So I express the apologies to you all, and especially our very distinguished parents and inductees. Today we are having, as usual, the induction ceremony for these wonderful graduates who before I became the Deputy Provost, I had the opportunity, I think I taught that class briefly for maybe a semester or thereabout. So I know some of them quite well. And I'm not surprised that the class has come up with a slogan for themselves and calling themselves the stalwarts. And so I recognize our physiotherapy stalwarts 2023. And when you call yourself a stalwart, that comes with a lot of responsibility. And if you want to really live by that, which I believe you would, by my understanding of your capacities, individually and collectively, I believe that you have to be very hardworking, you have to be reliable, you have to be selfless, you have to be loyal. And when we talk about loyalty for inductees, we talk about institutional fidelity. We want you to look back from time to time. We pray that you go into the world, make your exploits, conquer and break barriers. But when you do so, we talk about you remembering your alma mater. You will recall that you probably came in a little bit before the COVID-19 pandemic, if that's correct. And we all went through a lot of challenges at different times. And as an administration, the college administration that is, well, we are on our final year. And so by next year, August, we are going to be handing over to a new team. But immediately we came on board, there were a lot of issues, a lot of difficulties that the management tried day and night to resolve. And you will recall that there are several of those challenges that we faced, that we had to deal with in order to make things as easy or as convenient as possible for you to learn. And we did that and achieved a lot of that by looking towards our alumni for support. We rely so heavily on our very distinguished alumni, which the head of department mentioned briefly a while ago. But beyond that, we also have a lot more that we have benefited from our alumni. If you have graduated from the College of Medicine, we assume that you have had the best. And the only thing that we expect you to do is to ensure that you keep the institution as being the best. We know that in the ranking of universities, the University of Ibadan is top there, but it's not enough. We all need to work hard. We believe that you are going to make success in whatever area of endeavor you choose. But always remember that you are a product of the University of Ibadan. That is a brand that we carry so conspicuously everywhere we go to. And I tell you that the fact that you are a graduate of this institution is actually going to open a lot of doors for you while you go about facing the world, which I believe you are going to conquer. I must address our parents and guests this morning, as we also require or request that our parents, distinguished parents of alumni, should come around to support this institution. Things are getting out of reach on daily basis, and even the support of government to the universities is dwindling day by day, and the university has to keep afloat. So we call on all our dear parents and guests and to support the institution. I believe we can have a form already with us that have been distributed. You can use that as a parent to pledge whatever support you want to give to or extend to us. Let me share quickly before I hand over that over the last 2-3 years, we've had a lot of support. We have 2 major projects which I believe maybe the president of ICOMA will also talk about. You know, that's in terms with respect to building the hostel and also supporting our students who are indigent. As it is, the fees, many students have difficulties paying their fees. And as it is, going forward, things are going to change in the next few weeks and all that with respect to fees. They are just unrealistic. And so it makes it very important that we have support from well-meaning Nigerians in order to support this indigent fund. And we have had a lot of support in the past, and I think this morning we are going to be awarding some student support to some beneficiaries who are having difficulties with paying their fees. But let me tell you that we've had, over the past couple of years, individuals, which I mean, I can just mention a few of them. We know that Dr. Abib Olamitoye has supported students with over 6 million naira. Even the president of ICOMA Worldwide here, in his own personal capacity, has donated about 1 million naira to support students. We have his class, the president's class, 1972 MBBS, graduated in 1972. They were 50 years last year, and they donated 3 million to support indigent students. We also have several others, you know, who have done that, class of 1976 and so on. But even coming to physiotherapy, we, over the last 2 years or thereabout, we have awarded student support to about 11 physiotherapy students, and the donors include, I think I saw Mrs. BMS Tinubu here this morning. I saw her coming in. Yes, you are welcome, ma. Her class has supported indigent students, I think about twice now. You know, that's a physiotherapy class of 1992. I also know that we have an anonymous donor who had supported students in physiotherapy and is also wishing, has also released additional funds to support students. We also have, I think, a foundation owned by a member of the 1992 class, that's the Good Son Foundation, has also donated and supported students, full scholarship, you know, to physiotherapy students, full support to physiotherapy students in order to cushion the difficulties. So we have several other individuals, but because of time, I can't mention all of them. But I can tell you that over the last 2 years plus, we have received almost 40 million naira to support students in the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. But beyond that, we also will have to talk about the issue of the hostel that we are also undertaking. We are currently building a hostel that is going to accommodate over 600 students who are in the clinical phase of this training. The current hostel is only able to accommodate about 50% of clinical students. And we know that we have in the hostel, currently we have medical students, dental students, physiotherapy students, medical laboratory science students, I think. I think those are the only 4 occupying the hostel. But the reality is that there are just only about 50% of those students that are being accommodated at the moment. So we have to come up with another hostel, and the government is not willing to build any additional hostel. So we had to go to beg our alumni, and they have supported this project individually and collectively. And you all know of all the donations we have, but I know that, you know, in the last about 2 years or thereabout, that we have started this fundraising from our alumni. We've had several alumni donating a lot to the project, but we still have a long way to go. I know that with respect to US dollars, we've had like about almost $1.3 million that we have received in support of building the hostel. But we also have close to 300 million naira to support the building of the hostel. But the costing of the hostel was 2.5 billion about induction ceremonies, medical students. The mother felt, you know, challenged about supporting. Her daughter was already leaving school, so there's really nothing serious about her donating, but she wanted to help. And so when she heard about the provost spoke about the need for a new hostel, she pledged to support the new hostel with 20 million naira, which she was going to pay at 4 installments of 5 million naira each. I must report back that 2 days ago, we got her 4th tranche of 5 million naira, making a total of 20 million naira that she has donated to support the hostel. Her daughter had left school. You know, she's not going to be part of that hostel, but it is something that touched her heart. So if we are here today and you want to support us, we hope that by the next time you are going to come for induction of physiotherapy students, we are going to have an entirely new Paul Hendrickse lecture theater. This is a new development. An alumni group has pledged to turn this Paul Hendrickse lecture theater completely around, and we hope to turn this in by October. So we are getting a lot of that support from several individuals, and we charge you all. So to my great stalwarts, it all starts like this, and I come back to you again. You are going to be leaving us today. We wish you well, we wish you success, and please, wherever you go, remember you are an ambassador of this institution, and we expect nothing from you but the best, because once it is from the University of Ibadan, it must be what? It must be of outstanding quality. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, our dear header, Itojua. Amore, I appreciate you. Now, so, item 5 and 6, taken by distinguished Deputy Provost of the College of Medicine, Professor Ateni. And so we go to the Dean T. O. Wewasi Oko. We're talking about Professor T.O. Ogundiran. Thank you very much, sir.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand, lean, sit on the existing protocol. I have two apologies to make. One is the fact that I missed the evening of reminiscences yesterday with the Stalwarts 23. As a man under authority, I had an order to attend a meeting at the Vice Chancellor's office. I objected, I shouted, but you know, I had no choice but to obey. So I had to be there, and that's why I missed yesterday's evening. So apologies about that. The second apology is the fact that even today, I'm not going to stay till the end of this meeting because I have another meeting of the university to anchor from 12 o'clock. So you would please pardon me that I won't stay till the end. But at least I'm here at this time to perform this function, which is the most important one. Because I wasn't here yesterday, I will crave the indulgence of the chairperson to please allow me 2 minutes to read a one-page address to these students. If I was there yesterday, I would have said this. So please pardon me and allow me this time. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you today on behalf of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences and welcome you to the induction ceremony into the physiotherapy profession. I congratulate particularly the Vice Chancellor, the Provost, and other principal officers of the university who have invested a lot of resources in training these inductees. I must congratulate the academic and non-teaching staff who in many ways have contributed towards your training and what we are witnessing today. I am particularly delighted to welcome the parents, guardians, relations, and well-wishers of the inductees of today. I rejoice and share in the boundless joy of today's inductees because they have come a long way. And I would like the inductees to know that today is not the end of their training, but the beginning. There are still a lot to learn and more skills to be acquired. You are today obtaining your certificate to start learning physiotherapy. Please use your skills to transform lives positively, to enable patients and your clients recover and attain their best quality of life. When today's celebrations are over, you should find some time to ponder on every word of the oath. You should be guided by these words always, and please make use of them from time to time. Once again, I felicitate with you and wish you all the best in your professional endeavors. God bless the College of Medicine, God bless the University of Ibadan, and God bless Nigeria. Thank you. Will the inductees of today please rise and remain standing? The Registrar, Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board of Nigeria, in the name of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences and by the authority of Senate of the University of Ibadan, I present to you the persons standing who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted into the physiotherapy profession.
Dean Sir, Professor T.O. Gundiro, I thank you so much for presenting them to me. I would also want to crave your indulgence and ask one question again. Do I have your mandate to induct these students today? Thank you very much.
Yes, in the name of the Senate of the University of Ibadan, you have the mandate, ma'am.
Please, let's all be seated. We'll get there. Deputy Provost, sir. May I stand on all? No, I will not stand. I'm a physiotherapist. Our best position is lying in supine position. So may I lie in supine position. Craving your indulgence and welcome you to today's event. Today is also a happy day for us in the board. The registrar sends her apologies. Dr. Mrs. Olufunke Akonle. Fortunately, her heart bleeds because she's not available for today. But today also marks the end of her 8-year tenure as the registrar of the board, MRTB. She has sent her heart-warming message, which I will read to you. My name is Mrs. Dumebi Ndika Benedicta, Deputy Director, Physiotherapy Services, and Head of the Institute, Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board of Nigeria. So I'll read her message. Speech delivered by the Registrar, Dr. Mrs. Olufunke Akonle, Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board of Nigeria, at the induction and oath-taking of the graduates of Physiotherapy Department, University of Ibadan. I stand before you with utmost thanks to God Almighty for bringing today to pass. It is also with much delight that I welcome you all to this noble occasion, which is the oath-taking and induction of these graduates into the profession of physiotherapy. In the same vein, I congratulate the graduates for successfully completing their courses and considered qualified by the school and its senate for today's induction by the board. Thank God for making it worth the while. I therefore challenge you not to rest on your laurels, but to continue to strive towards greater goals in life. To the parents and guardians, loved ones and well-wishers, I equally congratulate you for holding forth in your moral, financial, advisory, and spiritual capacities to ensure that today's graduates turn out well in their pride and glamour. Utmost congratulations to the university, and more specifically, the Department for producing another set of distinguished parts of the nation's medical workforce. I therefore say thank you to the Vice Chancellor, the Dean, and the heads of department for the unflinching roles taken in ensuring that the necessary knowledge and required skills are not undermined. We must not forget to appreciate the non-academic staff members. Thank you all. Let me emphasize that your induction into physiotherapy profession has imposed on you the challenges of having to henceforth stand tall in integrity, impeccable in character, professional in service, alert to global trends, and uphold high ethical and professional standards. I therefore urge you to strive at all times to make your profession proud. You must also do yourselves and families proud. Armed with the skills and knowledge you have attained, I can tell that you are eager to tackle this next phase, whatever it might be, and whatever direction you take. I implore you to respect and uphold the oath of practice that you will take today. Also note that the next 1 year of your must be taken seriously. How you conduct yourself within the period will provide CPDs, and please indulge in them. Get yourself credible mentors within and outside the profession, and respect and uphold the ethics of practice. Finally, I charge you to reach for greatness. Nigerians await you and need your expertise. You were once told you were the leaders of tomorrow. The future is now. The future has come, and you must all prove yourselves worthy of the expectations laden on you. Thank you, and God bless you. Dr. Mrs. Olufunke Akonle. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on to the second phase of our program. It is not a ritual, but we enjoy it. I would like to call on the inductees for today to come out in front and line up according to their names. I promised to do this yesterday. Are we ready? Generation Z goodies and bodies. Are we ready? Generation Z goodies and bodies. Are we ready? Our dear parents, as they come out, please let's give them a round of applause. Abodurin Grace Tolulope, Adegoke Oluwabukumi, Adegoke Oluwaseifumi Abimbola, Adeniran Atinuke Latifa. Please keep clapping for them. It's Adepoju Ayomide Daniel, Adewale Delight, Adeyemi Adeni Abdurrahim, Adeyemo Dokas Oluwayemisi, Akeju Elizabeth Toluwa Lashe, Akinteye Zainab Omolara, Boniface Nehemiah Chima, Ebimaro Omahafi Osareme, LM Joy Miracle, Francis Leader, Ilelaboye Oluwafemi Ayomide, Joseph Opaluwa, Malik Kehinde Tohib, Wangpa Norma Precious, Obaseki, Juliet Ochuko, Odimayo, Tayelolu Deborah, Odubanjo Latifa Abiola, Oguntoyibo Grace Adejoke, Okafor Hilda Onyinye, Okafor Esther Chiamaka, Olabiyi Oluwole, Oladapo Temidayo Esther, Oladejo Emmanuel Oluwaseyi, Oladosu Boluwatife Ayomide, Omideyi Oluwabusayo Ajoke, Omogbeyin Babatunde, Omolawal Ifemide Toluwani, Onaolapo Esther, Oshoka Victory, Ulasi Eziwane Aquina. You're all looking gorgeous today. Very beautiful. So please, as physiotherapists, we are going to perform some physiotherapy activities. We had that in class yesterday, right? Are we ready? Should we do that dance? Okay. Okay, let's take one step backwards for those at the end. We are going to perform an activity. We are physiotherapists, we are very flexible. We are very flexible. I am going to request you give us our bow, our rights. It is the right of your lecturers, it is the right of your parents. So your first altar call, at the count of 3, you will remain on your back until we say you get up. We can stay here for 30 minutes. You are going to give us "90 degrees bow" to, yes, to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. Starting from here. You will remain there until I say 1, 2, 3, you turn. So I can remain there for 30 minutes. So. Generation Z, are we ready? Yes, at the count of 3, take a 90 degrees bow. No? They are going to start from here. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Please, our parents, clap for them. This bow that they are giving to us is to their institution. They are thanking those who have put them through their education. Some people are not doing 90 degrees. We are going to remain here. 90 degrees bow. Thank you very much. Please rise. 90 degrees turn. Next turn. To the right. The second bow is to those who have played one role in your life or the other. Your siblings who have been there, your aunties that have been sending money. For those that have been praying for you, your pastors. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 90 degrees bow. Please clap for them. Please rise. About turn. You know the people you are facing now. Mommy, I'm sick. Daddy, I don't have money. Daddy, they requested money for physiotherapy textbook. But you have bought it before, oh, they gave you another name. Daddy, I want money for tidies. Mommy, I want money for tidies physiotherapy. You have collected the money for 2 books in one. They are laughing, they know what they've done. To our parents, for your love, for your support, for your prayers, for when they were sick, for when you had to borrow money. Some of us had to borrow money to see them through school. We will remain in our positions until our parents are ready to release you. 1, 2, 3, go! Please clap for them. Please pray for them. Are we ready to release them? Are we ready? Your parents are saying no. They say they should get up. Oh, please get up. Rise. About turn. Now we are facing outwards. You are going into the world. Please, when you see people, you treat them with empathy. Have human face in all your dealings. But put the fear of God first in all that you do. So thank God for where you are going to, because you don't know where you're going to. So let's take a bow. 1, 2, 3, go. Please rise. Right about turn. Ladies and gentlemen, for those standing at the entrances, please can you open the doors for us? We crave your indulgence to open the doors for us. Thank you very much. Distinguished candidates. Distinguished candidates. You have an oath before you start to read them. My daddy sent me to study physiotherapy. And honestly, I just did it for daddy's sake. I don't want to continue. I'm not sure I will be able to continue. Before we read this oath, if you know that I am not interested anymore in practicing physiotherapy, I don't want to even practice at all. Take one step forward. Give everybody here a bow. Kindly submit your oath to Mr. Dare standing here and leave our podium. Thank you very much. Let us give you 1 minute to do that. Anybody ready? Anybody ready? Generation Z, anybody ready? Our generals, please give them a warm round of applause. Okay, now with your oath on your left hand and your right hand placed on your chest, we will take our oaths. Your right hand on your chest. Are we ready? Please repeat after me. At the dot, you impute your names. I, before the members of the Medical Rehabilitation Therapies Board of Nigeria, and this August Assembly, formally seek most sincerely the permission of the Medical Rehabilitation Therapies Board of Nigeria to practice the profession physiotherapy. I hereby solemnly swear to the following oath of the professional practice of physiotherapy. I will render physiotherapeutic services to patients irrespective of nationality, race, culture, creed, ethnic group, political affiliation, or social status. Based on my clinical assessments, my patient the best assistance I can to my best ability in the curative, preventive, therapeutic, and rehabilitative aspects of physiotherapy. At all times, I will maintain the highest standards of professional knowledge and skill. I will hold or keep in confidence all personal information entrusted to me by my patients and other colleagues. I will always cooperate with and respect the dignity of physiotherapy colleagues and other members of the health team with whom I have to interact in the practice of my profession, physiotherapy. As relevant to any period in time, I shall only seek a just, deserved, and appropriate remuneration for the physiotherapy services which I offer. As a citizen of this country, I will always abide by the laws of the land and respect her constitution. I will abide by the regulation of the Medical Rehabilitation Therapies Board of Nigeria and the Code of Professional Conduct and Ethics of Physiotherapy Profession. By all means, I will give full support and participate actively in physiotherapy profession associations. I did not ask you. We have not got there. Now, you have read those words. Very important. I want you to think about the words that you have read. In my time, I cried when I read the words on my swearing-in day. It is a very powerful statement. Ladies and gentlemen at the door, please can you open our door again for us? Thank you. Now, before you mention what you want to mention, I want you to think about it. And if you are not ready to go through with it, once again, kindly take a bow, take a step forward, take a bow, submit the oath of practice that you have in your hand, and leave this auditorium. Are we ready to go through with it? Are we sure? Some people did not answer. Somebody here? Yes, ma. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, they are ready to continue. Please, let's give them a round of applause. We have 3 people standing before you. Please, sir, this way. Come in. Yes, you can stay here. You in the middle. You are going to seal the oath of practice. This is the Holy Bible. If you're a Christian, you place your hand on the Bible and you say, "So help me God." This is the Quran. If you are a Muslim, "So help me God," or inshallah, you place your hand on the Bible. And this is we didn't say Babalawo. This is the free thinker. In whatever you believe, if you know you believe in the free thinking, you place your hand and say whatever necessary you need to say, and you continue. Are we ready? Who has the microphone? Someone needs to hold the microphone so that your parents will hear you and so that they will know whether their children are no more Christians or Muslims. Please, let's be snappy. Okay, let's go.
So help me God.
Please clap for her.
So help me God. So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God. So help me God. So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God. So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God. So help me God.
We're not hearing some people.
So help me God.
Please, parents, clap for them.
So help me God.
So help me God. So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Please, let's give them a warm round of applause. So there's no Muslim in this class? No free thinker? Okay, very good. I would want you to take out your pen and sign your oath of practice. While you're signing your oath of practice, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce the board to you. The Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board of Nigeria is a regulatory body established by Decree 38 of 1988, now Act M9 LFN 2004. Some of the statutory functions of the board are to regulate and control the training and practice of 7 professions in the health sector in Nigeria. They are physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, audiology, prosthetics and orthotics, chiropractic and osteopathic medicine. We have some statutory functions, which one of them today is the induction ceremony. Others are to determine the standards of knowledge and skill to be attained by persons seeking to become registrants of our relevant profession, and to improve those standards from time to time as circumstances may permit. Accreditation of academic and clinical programs, hospitals and clinics for medical rehabilitation training and practice in the country, infiltrating discipline and decorum into the professions, and elimination of quackery, as well as conducting induction programs to admit fresh graduates into medical rehabilitation professions. In eliminating quackery, dear colleagues, it is important, or dear candidates, it is important that I remind you that you must undergo 1-year internship program in at least 6 rotations or 6 areas of specialization, because physiotherapy now has over 10 specializations. And also, after your internship, as a measure of quackery control, the board, in partnership with the National Youth Service Corps, has instructed the National Youth Service Corps that no medical rehabilitation professional be allowed into camp without a practicing license. Therefore, I advise you to join the board in the fight against quackery and make sure that your licenses, you have your practicing licenses before you go to camp. In terms of internship, the board frowns at supernumerary internship. That means our parents, They must not call you that where they are working, they are not paying them. Don't give them money. Oh. They will be paid. They must go to where they are having internship and they will be paid. It is time for them to give back and say, thank you, daddy and mommy, for sending me to school. Some of them have spoiled their show. So, before you submit your oath, I would like to call on our parents, our distinguished high table members, professional elders. You're going to tap blessings from them. And they are going to pray for you. Mr. Dari. While your parents as well pray for you. So, Saz, Maz, please can we rise? They will come on the podium. Our professional elders, sir. Professor, okay. All our professional elders sitting, all our lecturers, please. They will come behind there to tap your blessings. Our parents, from where you are, please stretch out your hands and pray for them because they will be going to the world. They are going to congratulate you and pray for you. Are we ready? Congratulations. 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 My prayer for you as you are all going out, may God's covenant of peace, protection, provision, perfection be fulfilled in your life and families in Jesus' name. To your seats. Please come back. Please come back. Please come back. You haven't given us our final bow to go out. You have to exit with glamour. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished parents, yesterday we had the medical rehabilitation professional examination. And it is an honor to give to whom honor is due, for us to recognize these students. There will be awards from the university for the best graduating students, but MRTB also graduates or celebrates its own high performances. For third position, we have two students. Omohafe Osareme Ebimaro. Please come out for your recognition. Handshake, please. Yes. Provost, sir. Yes. Oluwafemi Ayomide Ilegbayo. Third position. Oluwafemi Ayomide. Second position, we have Ochuko Juliet Obaseki. position goes to Dorcas Oluwayemisi Adeyemo. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, Provost, sir. Finally, we would like to take our last bow. Thanking everybody for participating today. My beautiful Generation Z goodies and baddies. Are we ready? This is our final bow. And after then, I will call you my professional colleague. Generation goodies. Generation Z goodies and baddies. Our last altar call. Are we ready? One step back. 1, 2, 3, go. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Let's give them a round. Right about turn. 1, 2, 3, go. Rise. About turn. Our parents, this is your time. Oh, last bow. 1, 2, 3, go. Bless you all. God bless you. And the final bow. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduates of physiotherapy, my professional colleagues. Welcome to the profession. Thank you. You may all go to your seats. Please submit your oath as you leave. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's clap for them as they go back to their seats. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. So shortly, thank you very much, everybody. Congratulations. Shortly, we're going to be watching a video clip to feature members of the graduating class. But just before then, we have in our midst, I would like to recognize the wife of late Oba Adeyemi Alaafin of Oyo, in person of Ayaba Ramat Adedayo Adeyemi. Thank you very much for coming, ma'am. Thank you so much. We are glad to have you in our midst. Thank you very much. She's also a proud parent. Thank you. All right. We also have in our midst the Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry, in person of Professor B. Kolude. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. We also have in our midst Dr. Oluwatoyin Adeyemo Salami, representing HOD Biochemistry. She's been here even before the program started. Thank you so much, ma, for joining us. We also have in our midst Professor S.A. Onosanwo, representing the HOD Physiology. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. We also have in our midst Professor O.O. Owoeye, HOD Anatomy. Thank you very much, Prof, for coming. Thank you very much. So now we're going to be watching the video clip to feature the members of the graduating class.
We are the Physiotherapy graduating set of 2023, and we have chosen to be called Stalwart 23. And you may be wondering, why Stalwart? I mean, it's a pretty unique name. But having gone through everything that we've been through together, the COVID-19 pandemic, numerous strike sessions, even spanning up to a year, we overcame. And so yes, Stalwart, because we are people who have been forged through challenges, and now we are ready for triumph. Congratulations, Stalwart, we made it.
I'm being inducted into the physiotherapy profession.
I am being inducted into the physiotherapy profession today.
I'm being inducted into the physiotherapy profession today. I'm being inducted into the physiotherapy profession today.
Being inducted today, I feel elated, I feel so fulfilled, and it's been a great experience, really.
It's a dream come true for me because it's been my dream of several years come to pass. I'm seeing the manifestation of that today, so I'm very happy.
I'm so excited, I'm short of words, and I'm so grateful to God because all I waited for has finally come to pass. See what the Lord has done. I feel so elated, I am thankful to God, and I am glad that this day is finally here.
Well, my academic experience has been a blend of it's been stressful and it has also been interesting. Well, right from preclinical days, I can remember going from anatomy to physics to statistics class and then to psychology. Crossing over here, oh my, clinic is usually interesting, but when we have to go from clinic 8 to 1 and come to school again for lectures from 2 to about 6 o'clock, and you go back with assignments, with 10 paper presentation. It's usually a lot and very hectic one, but it's been fulfilling. We've been able to learn a lot, and personally I find orthopedics and trauma interesting. I find cardiovascular conditions very interesting. Our lecturers do their best to also break these things down.
Reflecting on the journey so far, I am very grateful for the lecturers that we have at the Department of Physiotherapy, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. These exceptional individuals, they've not only impacted knowledge in us, they've also shaped us, and they've also challenged our intellect, and they've guided us into excellence. Because when you hear about the daring feats that most of them have achieved, you're going to be motivated to do so much more, in fact. And most importantly, looking at how they treat us as their own, they don't just lecture, they literally teach us and they guide us as children, as their own children. Even during the ASU strike, all of them were still coming to school, coming to class, teaching us while they were yet to be paid. We are very grateful for them. And most importantly, studying here at College of Medicine, University of Ibadan has given us a bragging right, because when we meet with our counterparts at other schools, we always have more than enough reasons to keep our shoulders high. Members of the Stalwart 23 class were involved in so many avenues to relieve stress from the academic activities. And so for every single member of the class's birthday, we always have a class party. We go to each other's rooms and we'll have a great time together. We were involved in so many volunteering work with different associations. We belong to associations such as Junior Chamber International, Red Cross Society, Rotaract, CH. We were also involved in planning committees for our APS Health Week. And trust me, our classmates are very good at heading committees. We have entrepreneurs in our class, very good entrepreneurs, if I may add. Some people even found love as well. We've laughed, we've cried, we've celebrated, and I'm so proud of us. We've bonded together, we've become family. I'm so proud of every one of us.
Challenges we faced as a class, and challenges I faced personally. In preclinical phase, we had to shuffle between going to UI and coming down to UCH for classes. And it was quite a tussle. It was quite difficult because we had to get transportation for ourselves. We had to do basically everything for ourselves. There were times even when we had to have 7 to 9 a.m. classes in sociology, and we had to be at anatomy department by 9 a.m. So it was a tricky thing to overcome. And coming down to the clinical phase, we had issues with electricity. I mean, there are times when we'd be having classes and then the lights would just go off and then the class would become very stuffy. Also, the industrial strike action did not help matters. I mean, we got admission in 2016, we resumed in 2017, and we're here graduating in 2023. That's after 7 years. So that was a major challenge for us. And then the COVID-19 pandemic did not also help matters. So, but I'm just grateful that we're here today, all of us as a class, and we're getting inducted together.
Feel good and fulfilled being inducted into the physiotherapy profession today. After our induction today, we'll be going for a 1-year compulsory internship training. After that, we'll proceed for NYC. Some of us might want to practice after NYC, and some might want to proceed with their education, or some might want to travel abroad, whichever. They are all nice ideas. However, it is very, very important for us to network amidst ourselves so that we can link each other up with the available opportunity within our reach. Indeed, education without change in behavior is totally useless. I want to employ myself and my fellow graduates to be worthy in character, learning, sound judgment wherever we find ourselves, so that we can represent our prestigious University of Ibadan in its esteem. Indeed, if it is from Ibadan, then it must be of quality.
It is with great joy and excitement that I congratulate the physiotherapy class of 2023 on this occasion of their induction into the world of physiotherapy. I thank God for how far He has helped them. Despite the initial hurdles that they had, God has made this to become a reality. I pray that the forerunner goes ahead of them and prospers them in all they lay their hands on. And I just want to leave this word, that they should always remember that they should trust in the Lord with all their hearts, and they should not lean on their own understanding. In all their ways, they should acknowledge the Lord, and the good Lord will direct their paths. Congratulations, my dear one, Stalwart 23.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. I bring you greetings from the office of the Provost of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. I congratulate you, Stalwarts 2023, on your graduation from the B Physiotherapy program after so many years. We truly celebrate you. Indeed, I am so delighted about the name you have chosen to depict your class. Stalwart, loyal, reliable, steadfast. Yes, these are excellent virtues that you would need as you step into the world to make a difference. I sincerely apologize that I cannot be physically there with you, but my thoughts and prayers are with you and your parents today as you rejoice and get inducted. But I'm also very delighted that I have a very capable, able, loyal, reliable deputy provost who, whether I'm there or not, it doesn't make a difference, because he would do even better than I would if I were there. So I celebrate you and I thank you for all you have gone through in terms of your endurance. Indeed, you have survived, and not only survived, you have thrived, and you're ready to take on the world. You are living at a time which is quite difficult in the life of our nation, a time when there's so much uncertainty. Prices have gone up. We never know what's going to happen the next day with regards to our economy. But in the midst of all this, I believe there's hope. So I want you to step out with hope, knowing that all these difficulties are a stepping stone to greatness. So Stalwart 2023, arise and shine. Arise and win. You are winners. Indeed, take on the world. We celebrate you today and always. God bless you as you go.
Congratulations, Physiotherapy class of 2023.
Congratulations, stalwarts. We did it.
Congratulations, Physiotherapy class of 2023. Congratulations, stalwarts 2023. We believe. I made it.
Congratulations, stalwarts. Okay, because I'm not a stalwart, Abby. Okay. Congratulations. And once again, thank you for such a wonderful production. BBCC, thanks too. Thank you. We have gone far, yes. And so we move to the presentation of the Provost Awards. And since the Provost had said, even when she's not around, we have the Deputy Provost in our midst. Permit me to invite, as we give this award, the Provost, ably represented by the Deputy Provost, Professor A.F. Adeniyi, as it does the Provost Awards.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dada. As we have it on our page 7, we're going to make this presentation that we call the Provost Award for Excellent Participation in Community Life. This is essentially an award given to students based on their roles while in school in extracurricular activities. And this is because we believe strongly that students should be rewarded for other activities in school. This is different from the best graduating student or the valedictorian, which is an academic award. Okay, so the recipients, we have the male and female category. For the male category, Provost Award for Excellent Participation in Community Life, Physiotherapy Graduates 2023. Male category, Emmanuel Oluwaseyi Oladejo. This is beautiful. The design has been changed. Thank you, Ceremonial Committee Chairman. Provost Award presented to Emmanuel Oluwaseyi Oladejo for excellent participation in community life among the 2023 Physiotherapy graduating class, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. Awarded this day, Tuesday, 15 August 2023. Congratulations. The female category, Zainab Omolara Akinteye. Provost Award presented to Zainab Omolara Akinteye for excellent participation in community life among the 2023 Physiotherapy graduating class, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, awarded this day, Tuesday, 15 August 2023.
We also have some other awards, some cash awards. So, well, we have awards from two distinguished organizations, three distinguished organizations, two of them so because of time, we're not going to make speeches. We're going to go straight to the point, as in straight to the award. Let me invite the chairman of Oyo State Nigerian Society of Physiotherapy, who is also representing the president of Nigerian Society of Physiotherapy, Dr. Nena Chibo. Let me invite our representative even to the high table. Please come about. You're just going to read what's on the award.
The Vice Chancellor, other dignitaries on the high table, the Nigerian Society of Physiotherapy has instituted an award for the best graduating physiotherapy student. And the national president has been rightly told that the best graduating student for the stalwart class is Dorcas Oluwayemisi Adeyemi. So the NSP is presenting you with a plaque, a certificate, and also a cash award of 20,000 naira.
Okay, so this is another cash award, Doctor, so that you don't go far. Yeah.
Another award from a group in physiotherapy called the Neuro Rehab Center. This award is also instituted for the best graduating students. Again, Dorcas Oluwayemisi Adeyemi. A plaque and a cash award of 30,000 naira.
Okay, thank you very much. Doctors, congratulations. But I think you will not have to go far. The Association of Clinical and Academic Physiotherapists in Nigeria, will be doing a presentation, and it is Professor Adedoyin that will be doing the presentation in the hall now.
Thank you so much. All the protocol duly observed. The Association of Clinical Physiotherapists has 2 awards for the best overall student and best overall graduating student, and 1 for best clinical student. We are going to present the plaque. The best overall graduating student goes to Adeyemo Dorcas Oluwayemisi. And it's also going to be presented with 25,000 naira too. And personally, I'm going to award her 10,000 naira. The second award goes to Oladejo Emmanuel Oluwaseyi, the best clinical student. Best clinical student, Oladejo Emmanuel Oluwaseyi. Congratulations. Apart from this award, the association is also awarding him 20,000 naira. And personally, I'm going to award him 5,000 naira. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. So the last item on the award list is the scholarship award. And I have the Provost. Thank you, the Deputy Provost.
Thank you very much. In my speech, I mentioned the fact that we have students who have difficulties paying their fees, and we have good Samaritans who have come to the aid of some of these students. And we are going to make those presentations this afternoon. They are in different categories. There is an anonymous sponsor through the head of Department of Physiotherapy, Dr. Adeshola Odole. So Dr. Adeshola Odole, please come forward. And then I'll call the recipients. Mutiu Kolawole Ajao, Timileyin Victoria Olanrewaju, Olufemi Jacob Yusuf, Feromi Peter Oyebola, and Abraham Adegoke Ayoade. So these individuals will have supports for their health professional training levy. Then we have for physiotherapy class of 1992, I believe the representative is here, Mrs. Tinubu. So the recipient, Bridget Chioma Okpara. She's going to be having a full scholarship. She will be having 395,000 for that scholarship. Thank you. That's a physiotherapy class of 1992. Like I said, they gave a full scholarship last session, and then they are giving again this year. The recipient, Isaac Temidayo Akinruli. Okay, there's another one. Why did they separate them? Tolulope Helen Oni. The last set of award is from a classmate of the late Professor T.K. Hamzat. And I think he's... And the scholarship is given in honor of the memory of Professor T.K. Hamzat. We have 3 recipients for this. Ridwan Lawal, please come forward. Oyelami Bright Olufemi and Oluwabukola Ajibade. So please, if you are led to support students, we have many students who need your support. And the support is going to be needed the more as we go forward. Congratulations. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, dear Provost. We appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. The address to welcome the graduating class into physiotherapy profession will be taken by Mrs. Mosumola Williams Ajay, Director, Physiotherapy Services, Oyo State Hospital Management Board, Jericho Specialist Hospital, Ibadan. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. While I'm still standing on the existing protocol, please permit me to recognize my senior colleagues and junior colleagues that are present here today. I'd like to thank Dr. Odole for affording me this opportunity to come and be the one to talk to the 2023 inductees, and I say a big thank you. To the inductees today, I'd like you to note that today is a day of profound celebration, which is a culmination of unwavering commitment, relentless dedication, and resolute perseverance. There were some that we were admitted together, but could not make it to the end. So it's a big deal, and I congratulate and welcome you to the field of physiotherapy, a career path filled with so much opportunities. I'd like you to know that physiotherapy cannot be practiced in isolation. And so I urge you to cherish the power of collaboration, working hand in hand with colleagues, medical professionals, and an interdisciplinary approach will not only enhance patient care, but also foster a sense of unity in addressing complex health care challenges. You have become an advocate of holistic well-being. Your ability to listen, communicate, empathize, and forge connection with patients allows you to make a profound impact in their lives beyond physical recovery. You have the power to instill hope, provide solace during their tough moments. The world is ever changing. The challenges we face are constantly evolving. Your induction signifies not an end, but the beginning of a new chapter. The chance to embrace change, adapt, and innovate. The knowledge and skills you have acquired will undoubtedly pave way for transformative advancement in the field of physiotherapy. The need to specialize must be emphasized. There are fallow grounds that are yet to be explored. For example, we have physiotherapy in robotics and artificial intelligence, tele-rehabilitation, just to mention but few. Equally of importance that I would like you to hold on to is your self-care. The demand of your profession can be physically and emotionally taxing. Remember to prioritize your well-being as a healthy, fulfilled individual to serve others better. As you embark on your professional journey, remember that the road ahead may not always be smooth. You will encounter obstacles, setbacks, moments of doubt, but it is in this every moment that your strength and resilience will shine through, guiding you towards remarkable achievements. 2023 physiotherapy inductees, you are now a part of a noble profession, entrusted with responsibility to your limits. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director, for that inspiring message. Shortly, we're going to be having the representative of CMD addressing the inductees. But we want to recognize the presence of Dr. Oluwaseun Ariyo, who is representing the HOD Departments of Human Nutrition and Dietetics, Dr. Oluyemisi Folashire. Thank you very much for coming, Dr. Ariyo. Now I invite Dr. Iyun, representing the CMD. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm representing the Chief Medical Director, Professor J.C. Abiodun Tegbayo, and also the management and staff for University College Hospital. I wanted to stand on the existing protocol, but I've been told that you are supposed to be supine in physiotherapy. So I'm supine on the existing protocol. I want to say that this is the day that the Lord has made, and we have every cause to rejoice and to be glad in it. And we celebrate with you, particularly the graduates today, the Stalwarts 2023. I can't hear any response from the Stalwarts. I guess they are tired. Well, Stalwarts means they are loyal, they are reliable, and they are hardworking. And we believe that to be so. It takes a community to raise a child, as it is said, and it takes a community to raise graduates. You have been trained by the best, so be the best. When circumstances tell you otherwise, look to God. He said, with God all things are possible, and be the best anyway. You are the best. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You know, when you invite a doctor to give a speech, and the surgery is almost waiting. So as I was just hoping that the speech is starting, the speech ended. Thank you very much. Let me invite the ICOMA president worldwide. One day, all of us go shop our own breakfast. Your breakfast is ICOMA now. So we'll be chasing you. If you don't come and pay ICOMA, wherever you are, we'll look out for you. Professor Tolori, please, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, who is wearing 4 caps actually. Acting Vice Chancellor, Acting Provost, Deputy Provost, I'm physiotherapist. Someone said that when I was growing up and I was learning speech making, somebody said to me, one old professor, there are 4 S's for speech making. The first S is to stand up. The second S is to speak up. The third S is to shut up. And the fourth S is to sit down. So if you want to learn speech making, especially with the kind of time that is given in the College of Medicine, 3 minutes, you better remember that acronym. Well, let me congratulate all of the graduates for surviving education in Nigeria. You deserve an applause. When I was a student, things were much easier. And I know now things are much more difficult. I also congratulate your parents who have labored to get you to this level. Congratulations to you. I welcome all of you with open hands into ICOMA Worldwide, the Ibadan College of Medicine Alumni Association. We are very proud of the College of Medicine, and we like the quality of health education in our college to remain the same and even better over the years. We are fully aware of all the challenges that health education has in this college, in this country now. But as alumni, we have decided that we must support the college to maintain the standard. I thank the chairman and deputy provost for highlighting 2 projects that we are currently supporting. We support a student program and the hostel project. I do hope that you will bear this in mind, and as you grow in your profession, you will remember to give back sometime. The deputy provost mentioned Dr. Abib Olabintoye as one of the biggest donors to all of our projects in the College of Medicine. The reason was he was an indigent student. He knew how tough it was to go through medical school with very little support. But he made it. And today is a very successful entrepreneur. And he comes to give back. Now for you, I think as you are leaving the College of Medicine, the first thing you should do is to set your goal. SMART goals. You know what a SMART goal is? SMART simply is an acronym. Your goal must be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Okay? You know, sometimes, just imagine yourself getting into a boat. You just lie down in the boat and wait for the waves of the boat to carry you to any destination. You may find yourself where you don't want to be. But when you set SMART goals, you have to be intentional. You know where you are going. In that boat, you paddle towards your destination that you have set. And along the line of your goals, you will include some milestones that will remind you whether you're on the right track to your goal. I watched your video. Somebody said he wants to Japa. Well, there are many people are going on Japa syndrome. I can tell you the grass is not as green as it used to be on the other side. Right to those who have jackpot to UK, many of them are suffering. Some are suffering from lack of sleep because they are overworked. And you can't mess around when you are earning salary from British government. They make sure they get the reward from you. Others are struggling to pay rent, to pay electricity, to pay so many things. So think, look before you leap. I will prefer that some of you will jackpot into the Senate or jackpot into the House of Representatives or House of Assembly. We need to be on the table where decisions are being taken. The politicians of today don't seem to care about health. Their interests are elsewhere. So we need to have some of you in those places where decisions are being taken. The goal of funding health in Africa, the Abuja Declaration of putting aside 15% of national budget to health, was signed in Abuja, in this country. All African heads of state came and signed it in this country, in Abuja. Nigeria has never gone beyond 5%. It's supposed to be 15%. So what happens? Infrastructural decay, no drugs. Staff, they leave, they are not replaced. And they expect those who are staying behind to do the work of those who have gone. And then they go on strike. You start joking, you let them breathe. So, I'm not saying too many of you, let a few of you jackpot into Senate or jackpot into House of Representatives and change the course of this nation. It's your future. I graduated 51 years ago. I have nothing else to prove. I'm not looking for any job. I'm retired. But you have a future ahead of you. Don't let some other people determine and ruin your future. You must participate in that decision making. Once again, I congratulate you. I hope that your future will be bright. I hope that you will bring solutions to Nigeria's problems, and that even if you jackpot, you will come back. There are many of your teachers here who went abroad and came back. I went abroad. I went all over the place, all over Africa. I went to Saudi Arabia, but I came back. Hopefully, some who have jackpot will come back to this country. We have to build this country. And nobody is going to come from outside to build it for us. We are going to have to build it together. Congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Prof. That's very inspiring. They said a word from an elder is very important. Okay, so right now is the address by the valedictorian. And I have the singular honor to invite the valedictorian among the stalwarts 2023 in person of Adeyemo Dorcas Oluwayemisi.
The Vice Chancellor, the Provost, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, all ably represented by the Deputy Provost, the Secretary to the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, the Medical Librarian, the Financial Controller, the Registrar of the Medical Rehabilitation Therapists Board of Nigeria, ably represented by the Deputy Director here present, the Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, the Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, the Dean, Faculty of Dentistry, the Dean, Faculty of Public Health, the Dean, Faculty of Basic Clinical Sciences, other deans here present, the President, ICOMA Worldwide, distinguished professors of the university, our special guest, Mrs. Mosimola Williams Ajayi, our professional elders here present, the HOD, Department of Physiotherapy, University of Ibadan, other HODs here present, the faculty officer, the academic and non-academic staff of the Department of Physiotherapy, esteemed members of the faculty, the Director, Physiotherapy Services, Oyo State Health Management Board, the Director of Physiotherapy, the University College Hospital, our parents and loved ones, and the Stalwart 23 class. It is my utmost privilege to stand before you all and address you today, one which all gratitude goes to God Almighty. Indeed, He makes all things beautiful in due time. It was just like yesterday, but it was 6 years and numerous moments between the twinkle of that eye. The boundless joy we felt when we came upon our names while scrolling through the admission list in 2016. The excitement of new beginnings we could not hide as freshers, even when we lost our way while touring the University of Ibadan. The daily hustle and bustle in 200 level, when we had to take courses all around the university, and our dissecting room experiences. The entrance into the clinical phase in 300 level, resumption of clinical posting, and the dawning of reality that physiotherapy is demanding, requires hard work and commitment. And gradually we made it. We grew in the system with so many firsts. Our first patient, our first assist, our first clerking, our first clinical posting. And we got to experience the many joys of physiotherapy. The smiles on the faces of our patients, the whispered thank you, and the prayers in between. 400 level was no less tasking, but it was worth our while because we knew the end was near. And even more so, we persevered, even through the rigors and excitement of serious posting in Lagos. What an educative and fun time it was. Surely, we are better for it. Then came the year of finality. The cumulative postings, our project work, our final examinations, where we had to satisfy our examiners, which we did, and then to truly earn this degree. In the words of Aristotle, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere efforts, and intelligent execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. For every day we woke up and intentionally made the wise choice to be in clinic or school, to turn in our assignments and meet deadlines, to show up regardless of how we felt, to make those seminar presentations and read our books, to put in a little more effort to boost our CGPA. I say kudos to you all, Stalwart 23. Today, we are gathered to celebrate our journey, our victory, our excellence, and everyone who made it possible. Stalwart 23, I stand before you today as one of you to say, congratulations, we did it! Our heartfelt gratitude goes to our lecturers and clinicians who trained and equipped us with every knowledge and skill needed for this profession. It is no doubt that the Department of Physiotherapy, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, houses Africa's brightest mind in this profession. I commend the selfless nature of our lecturers who continue to show up even amidst remuneration issues. They gave the best part of themselves to ensure that we become the very best. As they usually say, so if they ever have to refer someone to us or bring a loved one, they would have peace. To our clinicians who took us through clinical aspects and showed us how to be valuable physiotherapists to our patients, we are very grateful. We are thankful to every staff of the faculty, the college, and the university who has made this journey worthwhile. May the good Lord reward you. Amen. We are greatly indebted to our families, friends, and loved ones who have been our support and rock throughout this journey, for meeting every of our demands and needs financially, physically, and emotionally. For every time you had to pick us and our needs over yours, making those selfless sacrifices, for the shared sleepless nights and the continuous prayers. This feat would not have been possible without you, and we are thankful to you. We trust that we have indeed made you proud and that your efforts were not in vain. May the good Lord bless you. To my younger ones, students of the Department of Physiotherapy, serving you in various capacities and ultimately as your president has been my greatest honor. Thank you for believing in me and being a part of my journey. Let this moment be a drive for you, knowing that others have done it ahead of you and so can you. Never hold back and keep reaching for the stars. I look forward to meeting you all at the very top. My fellow inductees, the stalwarts, a people forged through challenges, and in spite of it all, came out gallantly and triumphantly. The best part of us is our bond. Even in our differences, we were united, stronger together, and rooting for each other. From my women of power, known for their oneness and strength, Hilda the Texas, ready for a future in health tech. Sheifumi Mane, with the boldness of a lion. Esther, a world-class baker, and most diligent, and delight of Ajoke makeovers with the mother's touch. To the brothers watching brothers, Femi's caring nature, Victory's ability to make a joke of anything, and I mean anything. Malik's sense of style and sharp memory, Leader's calmness and Ayo's supportive nature, Daddy for the girls as we call him. Zainab's selfless nature with an unrivaled passion for community impact, Juliet's integrity and love for volunteering. Tolu Billions, our very own cost rep and the best to ever do it. Atinuke, the eloquent career woman, Emmanuel's admirable passion for the profession and hilarious sense of timing. Nee's generosity and advocacy for healthy living. Elizabeth's quest for soft life at all costs. And the class Google it. Akpalua's meekness and Bolu's cheerfulness. The jolly twins, Temidayo, whose creativity and ability to bring styles to life is admirable. And Omo's warmth. Aquina's penchant for the finer and plentier meals of life. Ifemide's strength and quiet, Busayo's ability to keep pushing on, and Grace's jovial nature. Shima's doggedness, our beautiful model Latifat, Precious the content queen and hardworking entrepreneur. Joy's gentleness, Esther, the fairest of them all with the no-nonsense attitude, and Deborah's honesty. You all are the best part of this story and the reason for this celebration. We came, we saw, we fought the good fight, and now we have overcome. Stalwarts, the physiotherapy profession is a noble and prestigious profession, one we are proud to be a part of. Remember, to whom much is given, much more is expected. We have been shaped and empowered with the tools to change the world, and we must know that while this is an end to this phase, because for everything in life that has a beginning, there must be an end. This, however, is not the end, but rather the beginning of the rest of our lives. Stalwarts, we must do better. We must uphold the tenets of this university and our profession. I dare you to keep the fire burning and keep the flag flying, knowing that today and tomorrow belongs to us. God bless the stalwarts. God bless the Department of Physiotherapy. God bless the College of Medicine and the University College Hospital. God bless the University of Ibadan. Thank you all.
I know I can count on me, so stand up for the champion, stand up, stand up, stand up for the champion, stand up for the champion, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Thank you very much, and thank you. So proud of, and we're also proud of you. Thank you very much. I'm emotional. But just like I keep telling them, no matter how much we love you, so bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. I know Dr. Iyun left during the speech, and it's unfortunate, but we'll send a message because we didn't get the promise of the CMD. I was speaking with our, and I was communicated that that will be done, but he left before the speech ended. But we'll communicate because CMD was ably represented here, and we need to know the number of people that will be employed as interns. Or are you not planning to stay in Ibadan? There's money in Abuja. Okay, there's money everywhere. So let's invite Professor Adedoyin and Mrs. Sola. Okay, well, we start with Professor Adedoyin as they gave the words of advice from the professional elders. Our elder are going to help. Elder 51 years, who am you? Elder 51 years.
Thank you so much. While standing on the existing protocol, I want to recognize the royal mother in our midst, Kabiesima. Kabiesio. I want to congratulate the parents and guardians of this graduate today, and I want to request that they stand up for recognition. The parents and guardians, stand up for recognition, please. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. It shows that your labors has not been in vain. This is the result of your investment. And I pray that you will live long to enjoy the labor of your hands in the name of Jesus. Can you sit down? Graduates, I want you to stand and remain standing. Stand and remain standing. I want to also congratulate the teachers of this student or these graduates. It's not easy to lay foundation and to build the building and roof it and also live inside it. You have done very well, and congratulations to you all. As students, I want to also congratulate you for your success. I have no doubt that you are the best. You have good quality, good training. You are being trained by seasoned professors. I don't think that Professor Akinpelu, Professor Adogeke are taught by professors. I'm not sure. And myself, when I was in final year, we have only a lecturer, a professor, Professor Onwuga, was one that was taking all the courses. In fact, I supervised my own project. Nobody supervised me. I would come from Ife to Ibadan to come and make photocopies of journals. But here you sit in your room, and then you begin to download all the things that are downloadable. You are the best, and you have quality. And you must appreciate your parents very well for sending you to University of Ibadan. You must also thank the federal government. We may think that the federal government has not done anything. But if you go to abroad to study, you know how many dollars you will spend. If you go to private university, you know how many millions you will spend before you graduate. And the quality in that place is not as good as you pass through. So some people you must not forget in your life, your parents. Even your parents are rich, you must give back to them. The registrar has said that when you are going for internship, don't request money again from your parents. You are being paid and paid well. So don't get any money again from home. Always give back. You must always forget your teachers. Your teachers are very important. They are the ones that use your hand to write A, B, C. When you are asked to choose topic for project, I'm sure 90% of you will not choose a good topic. It's your supervisor that will also give you topic and guide you through. So you must not forget them. Even it's air time, always remember them. Don't wait to become a million. You have a million before you give back. And also, another person you must not forget, another people you must not forget is your spiritual leader, either Muslim, either imam, either pastor, either prophet. Remember them because they contribute to your success. The second thing I want to advise you is your marriage. Marriage is very important because you are due for marriage now. Don't marry wrongly. Don't marry wrongly. Marriage is life and death. If you marry to wrong people, you may not get far in life. I know what I'm saying. You may not get ahead. If you're a female, you want to study masters, you want to get PhD. If your spouse is not supporting you, you may not earn it. You will work against it and will limit you in life. I remember somebody wanted to contest for position of vice chancellor, and the wife have to write the panel, the reason why the husband must not be vice chancellor. And it was not shortlisted, it was disqualified. The vice chancellor another vice chancellor wanted to nominate somebody, a professor, for a position of deputy VC. The wife sent a nasty text to that VC that why the husband does not want it. And then he has to be dropped. So please pray very well. If you're a Muslim, if you're a Christian, pray very well to get good spouses. The last thing I want to tell you is that don't leave your teachers. Still stay with them. Suck their breasts. Don't win yourself out. Don't win yourself out. They are your mentor. It's better to learn from somebody that's up there than to learn from your colleagues. Let me tell you a short story. The lion and the monkey and the tortoise, they went for hunting. And when they got to the bush, they killed so many prey. And then the lion asked the monkey to share the meat. So he shared the meat into 3 portions equally. There's no difference. And then he called the lion to come and take his own portion. Lion looked at them and they said, there's no difference in what you distributed. And he said that there's all animals are equal. So he offended lion, and lion descended on him and killed him. So it's now left for 2 people. There are more meat because they added the monkey to the prey they have killed. And the lion told the tortoise to divide it into 2. He said, tortoise said, sir, it is not necessary. The monkey have done good job. The first portion, you eat it in the morning. When it's afternoon, take the second portion. In the night, take the 3rd portion. He looked at him and said, who taught you that lesson? He said, this foolish monkey taught me that. So you have to learn from people that are experienced. The monkey did not live to enjoy the labor of his hand. I pray that you enjoy the labor of your hand. Stay with your teachers. Let them mentor you. The degree you have is just entry level. Entry level. It is elementary. You still have more to do. Now we have masters. We have PhD in physiotherapy. You can go on like that. And you can also specialize. Nobody knows everything today. Physiotherapy is now enlarged. So try and specialize. Attend conferences, workshops, and trainings within and outside the country. And God will bless you. So you are welcome to physiotherapy profession. Thank you.
So maybe we'll say sit for a while so that it doesn't look as if we want to. Let me bring to this podium one of the finest physiotherapists ever, because she is a mother of 4 physiotherapists in waiting. Mrs. Mojisola Akinwala.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I want to use this opportunity given to me to thank the organizer, the College of Medicine, under the leadership of our able Provost, Professor Olanyika O. Omibodun, as well as the head of the department, Dr. A.C. Odole, for inviting me to this great event. It is with great pleasure that I congratulate you all, the graduating physiotherapists and our lecturers. Congratulations. And to the parents, I say congratulations to everybody. I stand before you today to share the wisdom and experience that a lifetime in this field had bestowed upon me.
The journey of 24 years has brought me here and still continue. Just like you 24 years ago, I took the induction oath with excitement and a lot of optimism for myself and physiotherapy profession. The physiotherapy profession has grown largely in practice and knowledge. First, I want to recognize the effort you put in leading up to this moment. I know the journey hasn't been an easy one, and now the ultimate goal is so much more in sight now. Physiotherapy is a calling that requires a blend of scientific knowledge, compassion, and undying commitment to the well-being of others. The role you are about to step into is one of immense responsibility. The impact you make on life will resound long after your treatment session have ended. Every patient who walks through your door brings with them a story, a journey of pain or discomfort that go beyond physical symptoms. Listening, truly listening, can often lead you to the heart of the matter. Then another thing you have to is the ability to understand and share the feeling of another. You must be able to feel from the patient perspective. It's very, very important. That one will help you to understand and to be able to treat them better. And word of assurance, you must have that. You must be able to educate your patients. Patient education is very, very important. It's even key to treatment. You must have time to let them know about their condition and what you have to do for them. The field of physiotherapy is an ever-evolving, and staying stagnant is not an option. Embrace continuing education, stay updated on the latest research, and seek mentorship from our elders and the professor. You have to seek advice. We have to uphold the principle of integrity, confidentiality, self-respect for autonomy. Sometimes difficult decisions will come your way. Decisions that require you to balance medical expertise with the wishes of your patient. There are moments that you have to make decisions for the patient, and at the same time you have to balance it up with the scientific theory you have learned. My colleague and celebrating parent, the joy that you feel is one that once felt and we still experience. Just like you, I had the opportunity to celebrating my beloved daughter, who was also inducted into the physiotherapy profession from the University of Ibadan, where I was once trained. I'm also delighted to mention that I have 3 amazing children who are also training to become physiotherapists. Thank you. Physiotherapy is a profession and a home for me. I'm delighted to extend the home to you. In conclusion, I welcome you into a community that is dedicated to healing, growth, and compassion. Embrace innovation and uphold your ethical obligation. Let your passion for healing and helping others be the driving force behind your journey in physiotherapy. Congratulations on this day, and may your journey in physiotherapy be one of the continuous learning, boundless empathy, and immeasurable impact. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You know, there's a way that sometimes when I fight people that play music, they always play foreign music. This kind of thing. Oh yeah, those how long call me wa saye Bàbá tó lọ́kàn tí mo bá wá sáyé, ẹ ṣé mo máa dúpẹ́ oore. Ẹ̀hẹ́ yẹn dùn. Ta-ra, ta-ra. While we recognize, I'd like that Mrs. Williams Ajayitu as a child who is a physiotherapist. Mrs. Okwadengo? Okay. Okay, Mr. Akiwola, I heard that you need to apply for Guinness World Record. I'm serious, you need to write, you need to apply, try. We need to do that on our behalf. We need to try so that we can see whether she can win the Guinness World Record. Do you have any other child apart from the 4? Okay. Monique Mbirini. Let me just okay, all the 4. So that's a record. I know some lawyers also do that. Some doctors have seen such. We'll do that on your behalf so that we can earn the money. Or Chef Dami. Okay, sorry for the laugh. Sorry for the laugh. Okay. Now let me invite the chairperson of College Ceremonials Committee. Now, when it comes to this, that means we are finishing, so forget. But one thing that you must take home is that if you have not been hearing about the grammar has come home. Dr. Ise Udinaya, please.
Thank you very much, our dear MC. God bless you for all you do. Everybody has said today is the day the Lord has made. We are rejoicing. We are glad in it. And I rejoice today. Today, I'm the happiest person as a chair ceremonials that this has been done. I do not want to forget that there are protocols, sir. Chairperson, sir, chairman, permit me to extend courtesies. I have 2 minutes to give vote of thanks, and if I must greet everybody, the 2 minutes will be over. So I extend courtesies to all on the high table. But please permit me to acknowledge and recognize the president of ICOMA Worldwide. He's the living ancestor. He graduated 51 years ago. So I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you very much, sir. I'm particularly happy today because I'm not just organizing induction, but induction of my own very department, physiotherapy department. And we are grateful to God, first for giving us a good weather and the beautiful people we are celebrating today. I see all your makeups looking fantastic and are not waning at all. I'm grateful to God for all that he has done. I want to start by thanking the Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, who enabled you by bringing you here, giving you admission that you are studying physiotherapy, and then the Provost of the College of Medicine, who is also a mother in the college. I thank all the management staff. And I want to say that our Deputy Provost, acting on behalf of the Provost at this time, is very timely. He's acting on behalf of the Provost for induction of his own very profession, and he has given us great support, sir. Thank you very much for always being there. The Secretary to the College, sir, we appreciate you so much for all you do. Thank you. The Financial Controller, we've had money to spend, so we are very grateful. Thank you so much. Our elders, we are very happy. Professor Adedoyin and Mrs. Akinwola, thank you very much, sirs. I want to especially thank my HOD for all that she had done. Thank you so much for this day. I honor you. The Registrar, thank you so much, ma'am. Without you, this wouldn't happen. Yesterday, one of our professors said something. He said the HOD will teach all the courses next session. And I was trying to get the Deputy Provost to understand the implication of that. And I want to particularly thank all the lecturers, all our professors, Professor Akinpelu, Mama, Professor Bio Adegoke, Sweet Daddy, all the lecturers here. I'm very grateful that you have supported the student. The clinicians, the director of physiotherapy services in UCH, my sister, Ms. Sakintayo, thank you very much. I want to thank the members of the ceremonials. You have been wonderful. ITU, you are special breed. BCC, thank you for the documentary. I want to thank Chuka, Sikam, Chuka Global for all that he has done. All the members of ceremonial committee, I want to appreciate you. Please clap for yourself. You've been the best. The support has been great. The MCs, thank you very much. We had excitement. We had all the good things. Parent, we are happy you're here. All the people who have made this program a success, we are very happy. All that remains for me is to say that the good Lord who brought you here will take you back safely to your destination. Thank you, one. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, our own chairperson. So we have come to the end of the program. And please, I beg us, please let's allow the academic profession to go out first before we start moving out. So now we're going to take So after the anthem, we're going to take the group photograph, and then before we start moving out. Thank you very much. The anthem. Thank you very much. The group photograph.
slowly at the top. Money on my mind.
Okay, so the stalwart can wait. Then, as the academic procession leaves, and parents please sit down. Okay, don't worry, they are leaving. They are having your pictures now. Stalwart, your class picture. Stalwart, don't miss this opportunity. Stalwart, some of you can come forward and sit down. Some of you can come forward and sit down. Don't worry, you are not lonely at the top. You are with us. Oh yeah, now. Stalwart. Oh yeah, come and sit down, And at the same time, oh yeah, stand. Now we can stand behind them actually. You don't to sit on one chair. Apart or you, I joke with that. Oh yeah, please, don't let it be too long. Ida, yeah, sit down. Oh yeah, let's stay. I'm not worried, Oh yeah, you're not lonely at the top, oh, you are with us. We are waiting for you there. Are we good? Shift. This is your class picture. Please, let me keep those books behind you. Ojuko, put those books down. I need your back. I want to see only your back. Put the books down. Oh yeah, let's go. Are we complete? Yapa. Oh, yeah. Please take them. The best picture ever. Some people are showing us ring in their hands. Where are the rings? Oh yeah, show us. Agbababa today. Where are the class couple now? I didn't pick the class couple. Kosi. Kosi. Ilela boy. No class picture. Oh, Vega, I want me money. Okay, parents, we thank you very much. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you all. It's a pleasure to
I wanna do polo. Èèyàn kò gbá gidi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Òun dàkúnjẹ́ ń sinmi ṣe mí jọ́lọ̀. Èmi yàtọ̀ sáwọn nǹkan kàmí sọ́tọ̀. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́jọ́bọ̀. Ẹgbà lọ́kọ̀lọ́kọ̀ tó bá fọ́kọ̀. Say tonight on the club we go turn up. Everybody ready for the fun.